Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. About 4 hours ago, as I speak, William Ruto, taking to his social media accounts, shared a post. William Samoei Ruto, Kenya appreciates the Ford Foundation's commitment to safeguarding our democracy in supporting Kenya's calls for reforms in the global economic institutions, climate action, and modern technology regulation. Held talks with the president of the Ford Foundation, Daren Walker, in New York. And you are seeing William Ruto has shared out those photos. I'm seeing Raila Odinga, Mudavadi, Daren Walker, and other people seated somewhere. I think they are in a meeting or something like that. That has angered some Rigathi allies who are now saying William Ruto can't be trusted. Let's briefly listen to Wamuchomba, who very first reacted to this. Listen to this.
What is happening
We
there?
have a problem with our president's communication. Sijui ni nani anaandikianga president speeches zake. The person who writes that speeches the president should be fired with immediate effect. Because the president here in Kenya said Ford Foundation ndio walikuwa na mwaga pesa mbaya ya watoto wetu kwenda kwa mabarabara. He blamed on the Ford Foundation on the protests. Saa hii tumemuona amekaa vizuri sana huko New York na president wa Ford Foundation. Sasa niambie, hata kama unataka kumwamini rais, unaweza muamini?
Let's put all that into perspective. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. Just a few months ago, an angry William Ruto threatened to deal with the Ford Foundation, accusing the Ford Foundation of having funded the Gen Z protesters. So Ruto was accusing Ford Foundation for funding the demonstrators to destabilize his government. Now Ruto is saying Kenya appreciates the Ford Foundation's commitment to safeguarding our democracy and supporting Kenya's calls for reforms. So Ruto has made a U-turn. It's true William Ruto cannot be trusted. Ruto says one thing today, tomorrow is saying completely a different thing. And in this forum, I've been asking whether William Ruto understands himself. Anytime when he speaks, does he understand what he's saying? Because it appears he says something today, tomorrow he's saying a completely different thing. This paints William Ruto as untrustworthy, a leader who can't be trusted, a liar. He lied to Kenyans that Ford Foundation wanted to overthrow him. This meeting confirms Ruto was just playing with Kenyan psychology. And now if you look at these photos again, it's coming out very clearly that Rigathi is now out of William Ruto's inner circle. Because Ruto has held so many meetings in the US with some top world leaders, we are seeing is accompanied by Mudavadi, Raila Odinga. Mudavadi, Rigathi is missing in action. That goes on to confirm the new kids on the block are Mudavadi and Raila Odinga. And now to Wamuchomba's remarks. Can Wamuchomba or Rigathi Gachagua or that team be trusted? The answer is a very big no. All these politicians have let Kenyans down. Wamuchomba told us she was in team ground. But in the recent days, we are seeing Wamuchomba seriously supporting Rigathi Gachagua and even campaigning for Rigathi Gachagua. Does it mean she abandoned team ground and she has now joined Rigathi fully? Or does it mean Team Ground comprising of Wamuchomba, Babu Owino were just holding briefs for Rigathi Gachagua. Wamuchomba can also not be trusted, just as Rigathi or just as William Ruto. Kenyan politicians cannot be trusted. They are a very big letdown. And this is why for Kenyans to send this whole team home, they must look for fresh leaders who don't have attachments to these individuals. But are those leaders there? That's the big question again. So at the end of the day, Kenyans will be forced to choose between 2 or 3 evils. And they will have to choose a lesser evil, because getting people who don't have attachment to these individuals will become very, very hard. Even Morara, we are being told about, actually campaigned for William Ruto till very recently. And again, if you look at this new development, it appears Rigathi's team are now very angry with William Samoei Ruto. Any move William Ruto makes just angers Rigathi and his team. And Wamuchomba's just confirmed that any move Ruto makes angers Rigathi's team. That's why I'm also of an opinion that it's now time for Rigathi to quit. If he can't resign, the best thing William Ruto's team should do is to impeach him. If they can't impeach Rigathi, they are just giving him more fodder to attack the government. He is a deputy president being paid by taxpayers' money, but no work is being done here. Rigathi has to resign. If he can't resign, let him be impeached. Rigathi should also know that resigning can work to his advantage, in that he'll be seen as a principled man, a man who refused to serve in a government that was oppressing Kenyans. If Rigathi resigns, he'll go with that narrative. I could not serve in a government that was oppressing you Kenyans. That's why I resigned. If he waits to be impeached, he'll exit having been badly humiliated. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you are not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any person watching us outside Kenya, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Let me leave you again with this video of Murang'a women representative. Have a look at this.
Mama kutukana rais, hata yeye tumesema rais akae kando, hata rais ako na kina mama wanamunga mkono na tutamnyorosha. Oscar Zuri alipia 2 weeks, sisi tunasema hiyo 2 weeks aende nyumbani. Na mimi asinitishe, asiniambie sijui kura. It is only God who commands my destiny, not him. Hata tukisimama hatukumtafuta, alitujua kama tumesimama. Aje kujipiga kifua, aje kujipigia rais kifua. Yeye yake tumemaliza ni nyumbani express. Na mimi ni mimi mjumbe, mimi ni mimi mbibi ya mjumbe wake. Mnashika hiyo maneno? Mnashika hiyo maneno? Mimi ni mimi bibi ya mjumbe wake. Amekataliwa mpaka nyumbani.
Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.